Hello everybody, welcome back to episode of Eagles franchise series. We're back here. This is what I was kind of saying, just kind of switching between kind of the College Football 25 series and the Madden 24 franchise series, the classic. I'm kind of switching between it, and plus it's been a while since we did the last episode, so I figured I'd come on and do this. And then yeah, we're back here in the 2025 season. We're here. And yeah, we're looking to get some good stuff here. This is week one. We're in the brand new season, so hopefully we can come out firing. I'm going to play the first game of the season. And honestly, that's kind of it. I mean, it's pretty bare bones. I'm not looking to do any crazy adjustments like right out the gate. It's a little bit different than college football, kind of like I was doing. I'm going to review our roster a little bit. We still have Jalen Hurts, of course. We changed some people, I know. Let's see, we still have A.J. Brown. We've got some good players here, but yeah, we did. I was just looking. We did kind of change players a little bit, but that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna play the first game here of the season, and then I'll kind of go with kind of go with the flow. I'll go with it as we go, kind of the the season and whatnot. But I'm not going to make too crazy changes right out the gate. But we'll kind of see as this season goes on. But we'll just play our first season game, week one. Hopefully, we could do better. So I'll play offensive for now. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Let's see how the new running back is. We drafted him. The Giants, huh? Against the Giants. It should be pretty easy. I haven't really gotten a look at the Giants roster. I'll try to look to see. It looks like they still have Daniel Jones there on the sidelines. Um, Add it to real life. Let's throw it to Goddard. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, that was a miscatch. That might have been PI right there. That's not going to lie to you. Might have been some PI, but I guess I'll let it slide. Whatever. Try to come in here. Oh yeah, we also do have our new stadium that we did, but that's always been around. That might be. That was my fault. I threw it a little bit too much on that one. I thought that that would be intercepted. Honestly, I'll punt it away just to be safe. I'm not going to try anything tricky. I think that's the problem. That's been my problem, honestly. Like I don't. I should punt it in certain situations, but I don't, and then I just end up losing. So that's something I'm looking to change in this new season. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to play some of the game. I want to see how the Giants are. It looks like they have somebody else other than Daniel Jones. I saw him on the sideline, but I guess they're not starting him. Our defense is looking to stay more or less the same, and they have Saquon Barkley, which is funny. Of course, he's on the Eagles now. I'm actually going to look through our depth chart. Because I'm looking to be a little bit more thorough this season in the game. A little bit more thorough in terms of, like, I'm trying to win. I feel like I kind of rush too much in terms of stuff. So I'm just looking to kind of take my time and kind of go through the. I guess we don't have Jake Elliott anymore for a kicker. Just looking to take my time more or less and just kind of play the game, kind of chill. But I'm also looking to win. So I think that was my problem. I kind of rushed some stuff too much times. Just looking to go kind of play the game nice and easy. But that's I think why we lost last season. All right, we have our brand new Eagle field. Let's see if we can make a third line. Shoot. Oh, I messed up my wording there, but there goes Saquon Barkley. That was my fault. I kind of let him get through there. We should have been able to make that tackle. That was my fault. I'm not gonna lie, my fault. But it is what it is. We could always bounce back. I do have Madden 25. I'm not gonna lie, I do have Madden 25. But I'm not gonna start the Madden 25 franchise series at all. I'm gonna keep it until Madden 26 comes out. Then I'm gonna get that. The only reason I did get Madden 25 is just a little bit of backstory here. Hang on, let me run this. The only reason I did get Madden 25 because it was like 20 bucks. I think it was like 15 or 20 bucks on sale in the PlayStation store. So I just figured I'd get it just to kind of keep updated. But otherwise, if it was the same price, I probably wouldn't get it if it was like the $80 or $60 price that it once was. He's wide open. Good. Good. I'm not quite sure who he is yet, but got to get familiar with my roster. Who would that be? Charlie Myers. Welcome to the team. I guess we drafted him sometime. Good, and we get that touchdown right back. We get it right back. But yeah. Anyway, I did get Madden 25, but I'm gonna wait until Madden 26 comes out to switch up the franchise series. It's gonna be more or less the same franchise, just with updated rosters and of course with Madden 26 features, whatever it is it might that be. But got the Eagles chant going. Still staying strong. But yeah, but that's the only reason I got Madden 25 is because it was on sale. But I'm not gonna switch up the franchise series like that. I'm gonna stick with the ones we have, just because it's been so long. Like we've had it for a while, and it just would be too kind of inconvenient to switch it up now. And it's better to just wait till Madden 26 comes out, which was my original plan anyway. So you know that's how it goes. But just saying, I wanted to go on record there, a little bit of a backstory. Change up our defense. Let's see here. Oh, come on, we could stop Saquon. We gotta stop, we gotta start stopping him because he's he's a threat to run always. He ran into the end zone that one play, so. Good. Try to make that sack. Oh, come on. We could. Good, good. He had time to throw, but he didn't choose to. So that was interesting. I don't try to go for coach suggestions too much unless it's like a play I have to. I like to do my own defensive and offensive play calling in certain situations, I suppose. See if we can get him playing it back in the backfield. Lucky you threw it away there. That would have been a big play. Still going to be going blitz. I'm still going to be playing blitz. I'm going to be doing an inside blitz. Let's see if we can get him in there. Oh, that was close to him getting away, but he threw it away. And it looks like we're going to force a punt anyway. So that's good. I think it's good to start the first quarter. Probably going to play the rest of the first quarter and then sim a little bit and see kind of where we are. But we'll see. But Madden 25 overall I think is a little bit better than this game. It has smoother like mechanics and whatnot, but that's how it goes. See, that's the thing about franchise. Your rosters aren't updated. Like, obviously, like, you still have some of the Eagles rosters, but over time, like, you kind of lose your team in a weird way. You lose your team in a weird way, and you kind of have your, like, you get people in the draft and whatnot, and it's, like, made-up players and whatnot, so. See if Jalen Hurts can get through. That wasn't the best play on my part. Not being a good play caller. But yeah, you kind of like lose the team, like everybody else gets drafted. Like obviously Daniel Jones isn't in. Like different kind of players get chosen. See if we get this first down. That's what we like to see. Different, like I was saying, different kind of players get chosen, like in the draft and whatnot. So that's the more or less tricky part about going ahead in franchise, with the roster changes and whatnot. It's people you're not quite used to, and it changes, especially if you sim ahead more. Which is, I'm gonna try to kind of. As I go, I'm going to try to take it a little bit slower this season. That was my fault. I shouldn't have threw that interception. But, it's kind of like you got to, I'm going to take my time more or less this season. Change up some of the stuff that I would do last season and kind of change it up a bit just in terms of that kind of stuff. So, we'll kind of see. It should be an interesting season. I'm going to fix some of the mistakes that maybe I made, the mistakes that maybe I made, and hopefully it could lead us to a win. At least get in the playoffs again, because, I don't know, yeah. Hopefully we could get in the playoffs. And Barkley's going to run. We could get him. That was my fault. I didn't make a good tackle there, but he's been a threat all day. He's been a threat to run. He already has 2 touchdowns. That's going to be a big priority to stop Saquon Barkley because he's always the threat to run, as I was saying earlier. And as we just saw right there. So that's the first quarter. I'm going to sim ahead a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see how the sim goes. Also, the scoreboard in Madden 25, for those of you who haven't played, the scoreboard's on the bottom, so I'm a little bit more used to that. It's been a while. And I simmed all the way to the fourth. I probably should have waited up a little bit, but it's looking like this game might be a loss. But, you know, I might be able to come back. We got to make a good defensive stop here. Kind of got to read the room. Good. 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 We needed that. Hopefully, maybe I can make some quick outs here. Maybe I can make a quick one here to get a week 1 win, but I don't know. It's looking not so good, especially with Saquon Barkley on that play. I mean, it's still 3rd and 11. I mean, we still have him where we want him, more or less. See, and in this situation, kind of like I was saying earlier, I will go with coach suggestions just because it's a clutch time, so. Good. They might still go for a field goal, but yeah. To be expected, right? But they might, let's see here. It's a little bit of a far one, but maybe we could get a block. Oh, they're going to make it, of course. I don't know. This game might be too far ahead. They might be too far ahead. I don't know. But, I mean, it's just week 1, you know. I'll have to make some adjustments, kind of see where we went wrong. And that's, you know, going to be what I'm going to look at coming out of this game. But we'll see. I'll run it here. Oh, that was probably not the best idea, but that's how it goes. Alright, I'm going to go with coach suggestions here as well, because just because of the situation here, I'm going to be going with coach suggestions. So we see middle, high, low, middle, high, low. Make some good play calling here. Good, good. We got to do some hurry. We got to do some hurrying up here. Maybe a 3-minute drill. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's do it. I thought that was almost an interception. That could have been bad. In this case, I'm going to do a run. Daryl Stamper. That's who we're running this play with. Let's see how he performs. That's a trick play that got us absolutely nowhere. And Jordan Mailata's injured. That's not good. He's one of our stars in terms of up front, the linemen and whatnot, the offensive line. And I'm going to go for it here. They're saying not to go for it, but I have to. Just to keep maybe some hope alive. None of the Giants, they might blow this lead. Who knows? A miracle. That's what we needed, and that's a flag. I think that's a face mask. Yep, there we go, face mask. So that's an extra couple yards there. That's what we needed. And a dislocated elbow. Oh, you got to be kidding me right now. That's huge. Dislocated elbow, that's horrible. That's not what we needed right now. I mean, he was one of the star linemen that has our up front on the O-line. Alright, we got to hurry it up here. I want to get something before the 2-minute warning. We still have all 3 timeouts. Shoot, maybe we could get him outside, out right, I should say, I think. There we go. That's good, that's good. We're going to have to go for 2 here. And then probably onside kick it, because the rules are a little bit different here. Okay, good, 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 good. Alright, I know a little bit of an onside kick trick, but we'll see if that works here. I know a little bit of a trick to avoid the flag and whatnot. Maybe we could. It doesn't work all the time, but it works sometimes. And all that before the 2-minute warning. We're down 10. Maybe we could get it. We'll see. If we make some good defensive stops here, we can make this a game. Make this a game, guys. We'll see. Saquon Barkley's going to run again. That's what we have to stop. I mean, if we play the Giants in the future, that's what we're gonna have to remember the Saquon Barkley runs. We got to watch him. 2-minute warning. I don't know. I mean, this game might be too far gone, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's always a chance, but that's the next time we play the Giants, which I think we probably should later in the season. I'll have to remember this. Remember to run the make sure watch Saquon Barkley like we should really be doing now. And he'll get it for the touchdown. This game is just about over then. In that case, Saquon Barkley's running, like, I think really killed us in the end. We just have to watch him. The defense isn't watching him enough. I got to make some extra play calling. But again, we'll remember that. That was a block kick. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Couldn't run it back for 2, but yeah, you know, it's really all a game of odds, you know, but I'm not gonna run it this time. See, from playing Madden 25, which I played a lot of, I've learned how to do some better offensive and defensive play calling in particular, so I feel like I'm better at it. But if I had to say, in terms of our week 1, it's just about over. I don't want to be doubting in anything, but I think we just have to move on to the next game. I'll definitely have to make some adjustments this episode, I think, or next episode, I should say. I'm going to make some adjustments going into the next game, next episode, and then I'll have to remember this. I'll definitely have to make some adjustments to our starters. I don't think I want to make any trades in particular. I just think I want to kind of tweak up the roster a little bit. It's a little bit too early in the season to be making big trades. That's a good catch. To be making big trades. But I think maybe we could get one more touchdown, by the way. Maybe we could get one more. Hang on, I'm trying to talk. I was just saying, you know, maybe we could, I'm going to make some adjustments to the roster, maybe. But no trades, really, just like kind of tweaking up the lineup and everything. But I think it's, like I was saying, just a little bit too early to be making big trades like that. That's almost intercepted. Well, it's no use at this point. I might as well just throw it a little bit. I'm going to take some coach suggestions, but might as well just throw it out a little bit. Throw it around. Well, you know, it's only week 1. I mean, that's what I'm going to take out of this. It's only week 1. It's not too crazy of a loss. We could always bounce back from it, especially with some adjustments that I plan on making after seeing this game. You know, this is kind of a starter game, a scout game, of course, for the season. Kind of making ourselves familiar a little bit, and start off the episode with the new season. You know, make ourselves familiar with the new roster. Let's see if I can get at least a first down. I want to at least get a touchdown. There we go. Dallas got it. Let's see here. See if I can get Dallas Goedert touchdown. But yeah, there we go. One more measure of revenge. But yeah, maybe we could, you know, like I was saying, just make some adjustments. But I'm not probably going to make any trades till maybe the week 5 area marker of the season. Good, good. I mean, I don't think that's going to get us. You know, maybe I could try. I mean, if I get this onside kick, alright, let's just get the onside kick first. I'll try the trick I know. Kicking it a little bit short to there. But that's not going to work. I already used the one timeout, so there's no use. They're just going to kneel it out. I'll just let it go out. Some games aren't meant to be won, even if we try a lot. That's just how it goes. Kind of hurts to lose to the Giants, which I feel like in this team even now is way better than the Giants. But, you know, you can't win them all. That's what I say sometimes. You cannot win them all. And it's just unfortunate. But whatever. It's only week 1. It's nothing too crazy. You know, nothing we can't handle in particular, but that's how it goes. Yes, I'm going to upgrade all our players from this game. Good 8 players. Jordan Mailata might be a problem in terms of his dislocated elbow. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to look at that injury right now. Return. It says he's not going to return. We have a Chris Wilcox, a compound foot fracture. But it doesn't say... Oh, here we go. Out 4 weeks. That's not bad. I mean, 4 weeks we could handle. I mean, that's what, week 4, week 5. We can handle, but he's just so good on the offensive line. That's the problem there. But I don't think I'm going to make any crazy trades right now. I'll probably wait until a few episodes ahead. Kind of like I was saying in the beginning of the video. And yeah, that's our game. I'm going to kind of scout out a little bit ahead to the next game. Let's see, who do we play? I'm going to advance the week at least. We play the Commanders away. That should be pretty interesting. I mean, they were both 0-1. That should be a pretty interesting game. Terry McLaurin, again, is always a threat. Kind of like Saquon Barkley, but a wide receiver. So that should be a pretty fun game. We got some good games coming up ahead. I wonder how much I could look ahead. I'm just kind of looking. But yeah, that'll pretty much do it for today's episode. Nothing too crazy. Kind of coming back with a new season. I didn't want to do anything too crazy. I know we finished the season last episode, and then I figured to come back, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna really make any too crazy trades. I'm gonna have to take a look at our roster, make some adjustments for this game against Washington. Next episode, I'll be doing a little bit more, but I figured this episode kind of a chill episode, just play our game, nothing too crazy, and yeah, kind of come back with it. So we'll be back again. I'm trying to kind of balance out the College Football 25 series we have going, also the Madden 24, the franchise series and whatnot. So just kind of balancing both of the series out, just kind of the kind of how it goes. But yeah, stay tuned if you like, the college football series. Let me know. Also, this series we're keeping going for a while now, so. Then I'll switch over to Madden 26 eventually when that comes out, maybe College Football 26. And yeah, but it's still going to be more or less the same series when it comes out, just franchise and stuff like that. So it won't be anything too major change, just a little bit of a different game. But yeah, but with that, all that being said, make sure to subscribe for more content, like the video, all good stuff. Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description as always. Got stuff all over those socials, all the good stuff. Again, leave a comment down below, feedback. I'd like to see the video. Um, what you think of the video and whatnot. So. And yeah, but with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.